Have you ever found yourself pondering the magnetic power of silence? Consider the people who, in a room full of chatter, choose to say nothing yet convey everything. These individuals not only stand out, but they seem to hold a secret wisdom, almost inaccessible to those who get lost in the noise. Today, we invite you on a journey to discover these enigmatic warriors of silence. But we won't just describe their surface qualities as you might see in movies. We will delve deeply into the principles of Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that reveals how, sometimes, speaking less not only enhances the quality of our life, but also amplifies the impact of the words we choose to say. Join us as we explore how these timeless traits can rewrite the rules of our noisy world, leading us to a more thoughtful and meaningful existence. In a world where words are often spent lightly, silence can assume a disarming power. When we choose to remain silent, especially in situations of conflict or debate, we introduce an element of mystery and unpredictability. This strategic choice places others in a position of uncertainty, forced to reflect on the meaning of our silence rather than the content of our words. This tactic, deeply rooted in Stoic practice, serves to maintain emotional and cognitive control of the situation. Instead of responding impulsively, silence allows us to observe and analyze the other person's reaction, thus providing us with a strategic advantage. The person on the other side may feel unsettled, trying to interpret our silence as a sign of agreement, disagreement, or simple reflection. Moreover, this pause can push the interlocutor to reveal more information than intended, as the need to fill the void of silence can lead them to speak more than necessary. This gives us the opportunity to better understand their positions and potential weaknesses, arming our response with greater precision when we finally decide to intervene. Silence, therefore, is not just an absence of words, but a powerful form of nonverbal communication that, if used wisely, can transform the course of a dialogue, shifting the balance of power in our favor. Being able to manage and exploit these moments of quiet demonstrates a maturity and wisdom that go far beyond the ability to articulate convincing arguments. It is a manifestation of inner strength and mental acuity that characterizes true practitioners of Stoicism. In an era dominated by incessant stimuli, silence becomes an essential tool to filter out the background noise and focus on what truly matters. The practice of Stoicism, which favors contemplation and inner reflection, teaches us that periodically distancing ourselves from the daily chaos is not only healthy, but essential for maintaining mental clarity. Choosing to speak less and listen more allows us to observe the world with greater attention and recognize what is essential. In this space created by silence, we can detach ourselves from the superficial concerns that frequently absorb our energy and attention. By doing so, we strengthen our ability to focus on long-term goals and make more conscious and considered decisions. Incorporating moments of quiet into our daily routine can mean meditating in the morning, taking short walks without the distraction of electronic devices, or simply dedicating time to reflection in a calm environment. These practices not only reduce stress but also enrich the quality of our lives, making us more present and aware of our true needs and the needs of others. Eliminating distractions extends not just to a reduction of external noise, but also to the incessant thoughts that often prevent us from seeing clearly. Thus, silence becomes a space not of emptiness but of potential, a place where ideas can mature and where we can find our center, re-establishing a deeper connection with ourselves and others. This Stoic approach to silence, which values the quality of communication over quantity, allows us to live a more intentional and measured life, where every word has weight and every silence has meaning. Silence, when used masterfully, becomes a powerful tool that captures attention better than any verbal flow. In a society where continuous talking is the norm, those who choose to remain calm and silent often emerge with a more marked and respectable presence. This is not a passing trick, but a deliberate expression of control and confidence that incites others to pay attention. In meetings, encounters, or discussions, silence can be used to introduce a meaningful pause that stimulates curiosity and respect from other participants. This tactic allows your words, when finally spoken, to carry greater weight and be received with greater consideration. In fact, silence can serve as a prelude to a profound point of view, giving listeners time to reflect and increasing their receptivity to what you will say. This ability to use silence effectively requires a deep understanding of the rhythm and dynamics of human interactions. Practicing to speak less and listen more not only enriches one's communication ability but also elevates the quality of interpersonal relationships. Becoming masters of controlling silence, we not only gain respect, but also learn to better evaluate words and timing, choosing the right moments to express concepts that can truly influence, motivate, or inspire. Silence, therefore, is not just a void to be feared or hastily filled, but a communication strategy that, if employed wisely, can transform the way we interact with the world. By respecting these moments of quiet, we not only affirm our value in any conversation, but also demonstrate a maturity and wisdom that resonate with the principles of Stoicism, making every dialogue more intense and meaningful. Silence, often interpreted as a sign of weakness or hesitation, can actually be a demonstration of immense strength. In the art of Stoicism, silence is seen as a vehicle of inner power and self-control. In situations laden with tension or conflict, silence offers a pause that can serve to calm tempers and reflect more clearly before making considered decisions. This approach can be particularly effective in professional and personal contexts, where impulsive reactions often lead to regrets. Choosing to respond with silence shows not only an ability to actively listen, but also an emotional maturity that commands respect. Silence can act as a shield, protecting our thoughts and feelings while we evaluate the situation with a clearer mind. Moreover, silence can be a strategic tool in negotiations. It offers the opportunity to let others reveal more than they intend, allowing us to gather crucial information without showing our cards. In this way, silence conveys confidence and control, signals that can often shift the balance of power in our favor. Finally, silence is not just a habit to cultivate, it is a philosophy of life that encourages reflection and introspection. The Stoics value it as a means to achieve serenity and fortify inner resilience. Learning to be silent with ourselves is essential for developing a deeper understanding of our motivations and desires, thus enhancing our ability to face life's challenges with dignity and balance. Silence offers an extraordinary opportunity to exercise modesty and detach from pride and arrogance, elements that often cloud our judgment and limit our personal growth. This Stoic practice not only focuses on an attitude of humility, but also promotes deep self-criticism that allows us to see our actions and words in an objective and dispassionate light. Instead of rushing to respond or defend our opinions at all costs, silence invites us to consider others' positions, opening space for a more balanced and impartial understanding. This attitude not only reduces conflicts but also facilitates more constructive and respectful dialogues, where every voice has the opportunity to be heard and evaluated. Choosing to remain silent, especially when feeling challenged or provoked, requires strong discipline and self-control, reflecting a maturity that transcends the mere ability to speak eloquently. Through silence, we can avoid the traps of ego, which often lead us to overvalue our convictions at the expense of listening and learning from other points of view. Moreover, this freedom from pride fuels our ability to be truly present in interactions, valuing others' experiences and perspectives as much as our own. True strength, according to the Stoics, lies in the ability to remain firm in one's principles without imposing one's way of seeing things on others. Silence, therefore, is not only a sign of respect towards others, but also a path to deeper personal wisdom. We have explored how silence is not just an absence of words, but a Stoic practice of reflection and inner strength. Learning to value silence in our daily lives allows us to live with more intentionality, enriching our interactions and deepening our understanding of ourselves and others. Remember that every moment of silence is an opportunity to grow and reflect on the direction we want to take in life. I now invite all of you to share in the comments how you think you can integrate silence into your life. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and activate the bell to not miss our future videos, where we will continue to explore the profound wisdom of Stoicism together. Thank you for joining us on this journey to discover the power of silence.